All right, this is Tom. Just over a month ago, he launched his first Amazon FBA product after joining our community. And in that time, he's done over $168,000 in sales. And before anybody starts going, yeah, but how much did he make in profit? He made over $40,000 in net profit. So Tom followed the fundamentals that we teach within our community, and he's absolutely smashed it. Now, he's one of the smartest, most driven guys that I've ever met. And his goal is to take this brand to 8 or even 9 figures. And honestly, I've got absolutely no doubt in my mind whatsoever that he's going to do it. So these fundamentals that I'm talking about that helped Tom absolutely smash it with his first product, what exactly are they? Well, you're going to have to pay me to teach you. All right, I'm just kidding. I am going to outline those fundamentals in the rest of the video. But before I do that, I wanted to tell you about a New Year offer that we've got for joining our community. So if you're interested in joining Honest FBA, we've got a $1,000 discount running right now to celebrate it being 2024. So if you want to learn a little bit more about that, check out the video description. All right, so back to these fundamentals that Tom applied to absolutely smash it with his first product. So these fundamentals are things that I see so many Amazon gurus all over YouTube get completely wrong. They either get them completely wrong or they just completely overlook them. Now, the first one is something that I almost never see a single Amazon guru talking about. It's something that I mentioned in my most viral video to date. Amazon FBA gurus are liars. It's something that almost every single beginner has no clue about. But yet it massively dictates how successful that you're going to be, whether or not it's going to be a flop or a success. So this fundamental is your budget. So he obviously entered a niche that's pretty big. He won't mind me saying that it's a product in the baby niche. And obviously with these numbers, it's got huge demand. So the top sellers in this niche are doing hundreds of thousands of dollars in sales every single month. So a beginner that's only got $8,000 in budget, you're not going to stand a chance. You won't stand a chance because, as you can see here, Tom had days where he was doing over $12,000 in revenue, which was over 300 units. So this is where what other Amazon gurus tell you on YouTube about product launches is absolute nonsense. The vast majority of these people, they're going to say you should be ordering 300 units for your first product order. And they say that regardless of the niche, which in Tom's case would have been literally about 1 or 2 days worth of stock. And this is why the first fundamental is making sure that your budget aligns with the size of the niche that you're looking to go into. Because if you launch a product and then you stock out after 5 days, you've got no money left and you've got no more stock, then you've just thrown that money that you've invested down the drain. So obviously, right, Tom had a big budget to get started with this product and with this niche. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that he only had $10,000 to spend. So in total, Tom spent about $100,000 on this product launch. So when you hear this, I know exactly what you're thinking. You're thinking, well, that's obviously why he's killing it and why he's doing such crazy numbers. I've only got $10,000, so I'm never going to be able to achieve anywhere near that. Well, if you are thinking that, then I'm going to tell you why that's the wrong way to look at this. Because even if you've only got 1/10 of his budget, that means that you can still achieve 1/10 of his results. So maybe you're not going to do $168,000 in 30 days, but realistically, you can do $16,000, maybe $17,000 in sales, which is still fucking awesome. So just because you don't have 6 figures as a budget, it doesn't mean that you can't launch into a smaller niche using the same fundamentals and get similar results, but just on a smaller scale. So the next fundamental that Tom applied is that he built a top class listing based around his ideal customers' questions, needs, fears, and doubts. So many beginners, they hire the cheapest designer that they can find, or they try and do the product photography for themselves to save some cash. And in the end, it ends up costing them money rather than making them money. So Tom followed what we teach within the community, and he built an incredible looking listing with an incredible hero image that popped off the page. He's got product images that clearly address every single key benefit, and he's got top class product videos and top class A+ premium content. So this is something like that is a non-negotiable. If your product listing isn't the best in your niche, then it ain't good enough. And the next fundamental that Tom absolutely nailed is one that is usually overlooked. And again, there's so much misinformation spread about it all over YouTube that it drives me absolutely crazy. Tom did a super well-structured, aggressive launch with Amazon PPC. So this ties in perfectly with the first fundamental of making sure that whatever niche you're looking at, it actually fits your budget. You need to use Amazon advertising in a structured way where you're hitting every single target keyword super aggressively so that you drive as many sales as possible. So if you just set your product live with an auto campaign, hoping to get a few sales, you're not going to do very well. Every time you launch a product, you need to be priced low so that you maximize your conversion rate. And you need to be covering every single relevant keyword with your PPC so that you drive as many sales as possible. So the first couple of months with your new product are what's known as the honeymoon period. And this is where you need to show to Amazon that your customers absolutely love your product. You need to show them that you can stay in stock and you can drive consistent sales. If you do that, that's where Amazon is going to rank you organically. And that's how you have a profitable product that's got long-term success and sustainable sales. It's simple, it ain't rocket science, but so many people get this wrong and they have no idea how to do it properly and why it's so important. So this final fundamental is one that I can guess that you won't guess. You might be thinking I'm gonna say external traffic or Amazon SEO or some other random Amazon FBA hack, but no. The last fundamental was Tom's mindset. So from the beginning, Tom knew that if he followed the playbook that we teach, if he applied the right fundamentals, that he would have success. So he didn't spend 6 months going round and round in circles trying to decide what product to sell. He found a niche with great demand that fits his budget. He did some customizations to the product so that it can stand out, and he negotiated a great price. And then he absolutely smashed it with an aggressive product launch. It's honestly that simple. But if you are still sat there, struggling, going round and round in circles, trying to find a product to sell, then you need to go and watch my 40-minute live product research masterclass. And then you need to go and check out the link in the description where I said before you can save $1,000 on joining the Honest FBA community and following in Tom's footsteps.